Raiders fire president, and more further details have come out with this firing. We talk about it next on Hammers.House.
I know that's just in my mind. I know everything is just in my mind. Do you really want to be famous? Do you really want to be a superstar? Do you really want to get dangerous? Do you even know where the groupies are? Bitches out here be shameless. And I really wonder where their parents are. Look around, everything changes. It feels like I've been buried alive. Let it breathe.
Welcome to the original house, the only house for Las Vegas Raiders news, updates, live streams, and reactions. Welcome to Hammers.House. Hope everybody's having a great night wherever you guys are at. Slowly but surely we got people coming in, so I'm not really going to do the roll call right now. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I hit live and something happened with Streamlabs. I had to shut it down and do some type of tweak on the settings or whatever, but we're here. We're live. Raider Cortez, Valerie Lopez, Raider Way. What's good, guys? I hope you guys are doing well. We should have more people coming in at some point. Let me put the... Where is it, actually? Hold on. We're already having issues, and we should not be having issues tonight. I'm not feeling that. I don't know what why this is doing this right now. The viewer count's not showing up like it's supposed to. There we go. All right, so we got 18 on YouTube. White Tyson, what's good, what's good, what's good? How was Vegas in the draft? It was amazing. I had a great time. I remember everything. I was not drunk at all. It was an amazing experience to be with each and every single one of you guys that came out and showed your support. It was just an overall unforgettable experience, and I want to thank everybody that did come out because that really meant more to me than you guys will ever know. So yeah, you guys know what we're here for. The Raiders did fire President Dan Ventrelle earlier this afternoon, but I saw the tweet. I didn't want to get into it because there was really no reason. There was no details into exactly what happened. Guess what? Now there is things that are coming out. Mick Akers of the Las Vegas Review-Journal has the full details on exactly what's going on. So the abrupt departure of team president Dan Ventrelle, announced by the team in a 17-word statement on Friday, has been followed with much more detailed statement from Ventrelle, and Ventrelle has made accusations that most likely will result in a league ordering up another independent investigation by hardly independent outside lawyer Mary Jo White. So again, we can't seem to just stay off of the radar, not be in the news for the wrong reasons, and our season hasn't even started yet. We just got through the draft last week, and now it's more shit. So the accusations are coming out, and this is reported again by Mick Akers of the Las Vegas Review-Journal. Today, Mark Davis terminated my employment as president of the Las Vegas Raiders. This is per Dan Ventrelle. I've committed almost 18 years of my life to the success of the Raiders as general counsel and president. I take that responsibility very seriously, which is why multiple written complaints from employees that Mark created a hostile work environment and engaged in other potential misconduct caused me grave concern. When Mark was confronted about these issues, he was dismissive and did not demonstrate the warranted level of concern. Given this, I informed the NFL of these issues and of Mark's unacceptable response. Soon thereafter, I was fired in retaliation for raising those concerns. I firmly stand by my decision to elevate these issues to protect the organization and its female employees. Here we fucking go. I remain committed to doing everything in my power to support the Raiders in the Las Vegas community I now call home. I have retained counsel and will have no further comment at this time. If Ventrelle files suit, it's likely it's not certain that the Raiders will try to force the case into the NFL's secret rigged kangaroo court, which will keep Ventrelle's claims or facts underlying the allegations of misconduct from becoming public. Regardless of where it goes from here, Ventrelle's statement implies that multiple female employees made complaints about owner Mark Davis. Regardless of whatever happened to Ventrelle, the underlying allegations need to be fully and adequately explored. Fuck. A lot to take in, guys, and I just... Hi, son. I see you're in the building. Hi, son. How are you? Only one was good. Mason Blue, what up? Only one, what's good? Diego, hi, bye, Hammer, what up? Brad, it won't be a Raiders season unless something... Yeah. Tassi, so if he was so worried, why did he help in the process of hiring Ziegler and McDaniels? Doesn't make sense. Something's definitely not right there. I truly believe something isn't right, but at the same time, the way that article within itself, that's similar to the Dan Snyder bullshit that was going on within the Washington's organization. But the NFL, the front office will not take this lightly. This could be some serious shit that goes down the pipe really, really soon. Tygo Visa shouted you out. Wait, what? I don't know. Something is fishy. Yeah, something's not right, man. Something's not right. And again, I guess as this story develops more and more, we will have further details on this. But again, I didn't want to come on here earlier this afternoon to break this until we were able to get some type of substantial, detailed information in regards to these now allegations that we knew nothing about. We just heard that the guy was fired via Twitter through the Raiders Twitter account saying he's no longer with the organization and there will be no further comment. Somebody in that organization is going to have to stand up and start saying something if allegations like this are being thrown around amongst the Raiders front office and ownership in Mark Davis. What's up, bro? Can't wait till the season starts. Ray, man, you're preaching to the choir. No spam, only eggs and beans for breakfast. They will find a way to disconnect the Davis name from the Raiders. Gruden was first. Now they're going after Davis. Yeah. Donate me some vitamins, please. I can't with you. Prez, I hope you're feeling better. I'm a little under the weather right now. I think it was probably the change of weather from being in Vegas, nice warm weather, wasn't even too hot, to now being dreary, miserable 50s and rainy out here. So, yeah, I think you and I are in the same boat. I hope you get better quickly, man. All right, so whoever is on mod patrol, get these guys out of here. We're not dealing with the bullshit tonight. We are using another chat site. And I don't know. It seems like we got the fuck around gang hanging in here. We're not doing that though. Closed airplane sucks. Davis family has always been progressive. If there's any truth to these allegations, it could get messy. That's a shame. That's an absolute fact. And right now, again, I did not want to break this earlier because there was really no details to it. But now reading that, I'm a little nervous. We are target for the NFL. Always been the whipping boy for them. They don't like us. It's a shame. Brad, I don't know if this is your first time in here, and I've said this. There's a commissioner's 101 for the NFL. First page is fuck the Raiders. The last page, see page 1. We will, and I say this all the time, we will forever be public enemy number 1 in the eyes of the NFL and the other 31 teams throughout the league. And it is what it is. Last year, we went through all the bullshit. Gruden, Ruggs, Arnett, you name it, Hobbs. Like, you name it, it happened. But we went on a nice winning streak towards the tail end of the season, got in the playoffs, and I had a little shirt that came out as a result of that. The Raiders 2021 season could only be summed up in 3 words. Fuck your adversity. That's the mentality we need to have moving forward. Even with this new thing popping up, like, it does suck. Again, we're not even a full week removed from the draft and some new bullshit pops up. It sucks. It does. For reals. Well, the ham. Put Hammer the league. We be hating can't. I want to get the chat pop up working for you guys. I do want to highlight you guys. You guys know how important you are to me. So let's fix this real quick so I can start highlighting you guys. I think we're good. So I did state this a couple of days ago when we did talk that shit Tuesday. We are in a new month. It's a month of April. This month is Mental Health Awareness Month. Majority of the proceeds from super chats, memberships. Now we have a new part of this, and this is for people that are watching the lives afterwards. Now we have a thank you super chat, which only pops up from what I understand if you're watching it and we're not live. Majority of the proceeds from all those things are going to be going to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention for the month of May for Mental Health Awareness Month. Also, some sad news today for the Raider Nation. Former linebacker Bill Lasky passed away at the age of 79. Raiders did put a post up, a tribute on their Twitter account earlier this afternoon. Lasky played at the University of Michigan before joining the Bills in 1965. He earned All-Star honors as a rookie. He joined the Raiders the following season and played 5 years in Oakland. Lasky finished his career with the Colts and the Broncos. He played 119 games with 61 starts in his pro career. We wish the family, friends, family, and loved ones of Bill Lasky thoughts, prayers, strength, and faith with you guys during this difficult time, and rest in peace to another member of the Silver and Black, Bill Lasky. Rest in peace. Definitely look darker. You know what? People told me I got tan, and I don't believe it. But also, it's probably the lighting. I don't know if I really tweaked it, but it might be the lighting as well. But I kind of like how the color looks with these lights right now. So shout out to Elgato. Their key light airs, man, two of the best lights that I have had. The ring light wasn't cutting it, and I think this makes the quality of the lives look so much better. So I definitely appreciate that. You hit the bunny ranch while in Vegas. No, I did not. I did not. I was with my brothers. When I wasn't with my brothers, I was sleeping. I was up the very first day out there. I was up for 48 straight hours, and I called it a night fairly early. And then we had shows for 3 days. So I just enjoyed everything, man. I enjoyed as much as I could. My cousin came out from the East Coast. We hung out at a lounge at the hotel I stayed at, which was an amazing time. Some cigars, some bourbon, some whiskey. We got to meet Charles Woodson at his event at the Bellagio after day one of the draft, which was an amazing experience. For those that saw the lives and videos on Instagram and stuff, I did carry that heavyweight title everywhere I went. And when we met Charles Woodson, he was like, "What's this?" I was like, "I had to show up and show out for the nation." He grabbed it, and we were taking pictures left and right. So it was dope. It was dope. Did you say El Chapo? Is the highlight working? The highlight is working. El Chapo works with Hammer. I can't with y'all. Don't put me in the middle of that. You guys are probably talking about that picture that I had when I was at the lounge. Somebody did tell me I definitely looked like a narcos the way I was dressed, but I was comfortable. I was happy and I had a good time. What do you think of our depth? Our depth for defense, especially the pass rush. Look, James, I think we addressed significantly both sides of the ball when it came to the line. Offensive line and defensive line was addressed significantly throughout the draft. Right now, I feel that our linebacking core is still a little, depleted. Our running backs, what is it? Our running backs, our offensive line, and our receivers are very, very deep. You guys did see yesterday we did release Trey Regis, which again, we had talked about it over the last few days, especially with the drafting of Britton Brown and Zamir White, that the running back room was very, very deep. And people were already on Jacobs is going to be gone, da-da-da-da-da. Again, if he's looking for something around the ballpark of more than $10 million, I don't see him being back. And I think that's probably why they did what they did. You guys had heard me talk about this. there was maybe one running back, if not one and only running back, that I would have loved to have had if the opportunity presented itself in this year's draft, and that was Breece Hall. I had constantly said, let's look forward to next year and Bijan Robinson. These guys have talent. And we also got an undrafted free agent in Sincere McCormick. Regis, unfortunately, was the odd man out. He showed some good flashes in the preseason. A couple of us were very excited when we saw him in the preseason. We saw him in a couple of games during the regular season. He did his thing. But again, I had him as one of the guys that was going to be out. There are probably two more that I said, and it could potentially be Tyron Johnson and Amir Abdullah. At this point, that's how I feel about that situation. That belt is heavy. The belt is real. The belt is over 12 pounds. So, yeah. Murder was good. Holly, what's good? Do you think we have a chance of getting Bradbury? He wants a bag. So, LV, we're going to touch on that too. And I appreciate you for being here. That is, shout out to LV Maximus, the head of Mount Shieldmore Security. He really held it down for us in Vegas. And I cannot wait to be back out there again and hang out with you and chop it up, brother. Thank you for all the support and thank you for being at the event as long as you were throughout our time out there. I'm sorry, guys. With Bradbury, look, Bradbury wants a bag. Does he deserve that bag? When is Bradbury getting cut? Because we did see a couple days ago that Mullen apparently is getting surgery. When we saw the picture that he put up, and I hate when players, and it probably sounds like a dickhead thing to say. I hate when they put up cryptic messages, cryptic tweets. Like, tell people what's going on instead of taking a picture of you and your big toe wrapped up. Let people know what's going on. You'll be back soon. Da 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 da. Instead, you have a picture of you with your big toe all wrapped up. Whatever. I do think that there could be writing on the wall right now. Raider Scout said what he said in regards to the Raiders are definitely going to express interest in Bradbury if he in fact is cut. At the same time, if they do keep him, hey, we have pieces right now we could potentially use as trade bait, especially when it comes to people that are in the last year of their contracts. Maybe two of those three guys, not Farrell. I've told you guys this before with Farrell and his contract. If he were to be traded right now, we would have to eat half of the remaining $9.98 million. Abram could potentially be a guy that's traded to the Giants and maybe a fourth-round pick for Bradbury. Josh Jacobs could be a potential trade piece and a fourth-round pick for Bradbury. Again, we don't know exactly what the Giants' power play is right now on this. They did draft two defensive backs in the draft, one safety, one cornerback. I don't know what they did in when it came to undrafted free agents, but I think the writing is on the wall. Either they're going to try to find a suitor to trade him, or they're going to in fact release him. Which again, we have shown interest. We just have to wait and see how that plays out. I'm hoping we get Bradbury. James, you're preaching to the choir. Look, I said it a couple days ago. It came to fruition. I said 70-30% chance. 70% he wasn't coming here in Honey Badger. Oh, wait, we don't have him now, so I can call him Honey Badger. He signed with New Orleans. 3 years, $33 million. I think $19 million guaranteed. Hey, if Bradbury's out there and we had the opportunity to get him, I don't see why not. It definitely could strengthen the defensive back depth chart, the defensive back room. I wouldn't mind it. We just have to see how it plays out. Eugene, what's good? If there's anybody in here for the first time, do not let it be a last. Break them thumbs, hit them subs, smash the bell for all your Raiders content right here in the original house, the only house, Hammers.House. You kill me with that. Head of security. He had his toe cleaned up. So you know what, LV? So maybe the toe being cleaned up is something that's not too serious. But if it was turf toe is one of those injuries, surgery or not, it lingers for the remainder of your career. We have to wait and see how that plays out in regards to Mullen. Shake my head. Mullen didn't play last year, and he waited this long for a surgery. Yeah, see, that was another thing that I was questioning the other day when I saw it. I'm like, dude, you had all this time off. You didn't play for this long. OTA started when they were in the facility doing strength and conditioning, physical rehab, and everything started like almost a month ago now. Now all of a sudden you need surgery. Something I don't know. I'm not coming at them though. Do the Raiders consider bringing Marshawn Lynch out of retirement? Absolutely not. Our depth chart is ridiculously deep at the running back position, which is exactly why we just released Trey Regis yesterday. Absolutely not. G-Town, what's good, man? Mark Davis is taking over as president. Simple as that. You think that's the case? Because I don't. Look, I might have to do it. I might actually have to have Prez do it. Let's get a picture of him and put a bottle of Vagisil right where the number is. How about that? Hammer, which potential owner would you like to see purchase the Raiders if Mark Davis is forced to sell? Gabe, we're thinking way too far ahead right now in regards to the situation that has come up. The NFL hasn't said anything yet. The Raiders, Mark Davis and the Raiders front office has not commented on this yet. We have to let this process run its course and see what happens. Maybe it's not as bad as we think it is, but again, we also don't know how severe this is right now. We can't think that far ahead on who's the next owner. No, we can't do that right now, bro. Mario was good. Andy was good, my brother. Josh Jacobs out, Marshawn Lynch in. You're bugging. You're bugging. Who you got winning the Oliveira Gaethje fight tomorrow? I think Oliveira's going to win, but I don't know if you guys heard earlier this afternoon. Oliveira did not make weight and had to vacate the title. So, yeah, this is very, very interesting. I don't know if I'm necessarily going to do the fight. It really hasn't been something that you guys have asked me to do either, so I'm not even sure if I'm going to be doing it. Talk to El Chapo to buy the... Oh, shit. Prez is on it. Stop it. No, you're making those rumors up, brother. Never a stress-free year. That is a fact. New Raiders book coming out with a mention of the same content creators named in it, including Hammers.House. Yeah, that would be dope. Ice Cube for owner. Unless he's got a shitload of investors, I don't think that happens. Hammer, hope you're feeling blessed, bro. Raider nice. I appreciate you, man. Again, I'm a little under the weather, but it's kind of a bittersweet day. I do have some moves in the making right now, but also today is the 11-year anniversary of my grandmother's passing. My grandmother's my rock. For those that don't know, I don't think I've really, as long as I've been doing this, I've never really spoken about her that much, but she was the matriarch of my family and she was my life, man. And 2 days after she passed, I can't really show this to you guys from where I'm at right now, but I did get a cross with the date she was born and the date she passed. I got it done 2 days after she passed, but today was a good day, and I do think that she was looking down on me. So like, I love you. I miss you a lot. I'm trying not to break down because I kind of cried earlier today, but shit, man. Well, now we know. Definitely fighting for the best next. We'll see. Like I said, nobody has asked me to do it, so I don't think I'm gonna be doing it. Sorry, just check in. What's the people saying about the Mark Davis having to sell the team? All right, Al, that just was brought up in here. I talked about what has transpired because now we do have new details. We actually have details on exactly what has transpired and why Ventrelle was fired. It definitely comes off as a retaliation type bit. He said some things to Mark Davis. He brought some things to Mark Davis's attention. Mark Davis disregarded it. Ventrelle went to the league's front office. Mark Davis said, "Really? You're fired." We're waiting to see how this shit plays out, guys, because again, now it's going to come down to the league office and the attorneys and kangaroo court. Like, I don't know how this is going to play out, man. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Like, I know it's been 11 years, but it still hits me like it was yesterday. And yeah, man, like, Yeah. Wood and water, whopping, boss. Where I say, where I know. When me come home, men I know. Men I know. It's been a very, very long time. I honestly, I haven't been back to Jamaica since I was 5 years old, and I still have family there that's begging me to come and visit. I got to make time. I got to make time. Most definitely. She's in your heart forever. I get it. I miss my father. Appreciate you right away. Wu-Tang Clan for owner. Oh God, Terrence, what's good, man? How are you? Yo, for those, I saw a couple people in some of the chats last night with the Mets winning, and I know we're here to talk Raiders, but yes, the Mets were down. What was it? 6 runs in the ninth inning, and they came back and won 8-1. So I looked at the betting line after, and it was 60-1 odds going into the ninth inning. $500 bet would have won Hammer $30,500. Fuck my life. GC, I always got you guys. You know that. I will always show my love and support for each and every single one of you, the same way you guys are always there for me. So definitely appreciate that, man. And I'm really sorry for your loss. Y'all made me very proud watching all y'all at the draft. Holly, that means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. We had such a great time doing it. We had such a great time putting on a show for you guys. It definitely meant the world to us. Perfect time for Louis Riddick to come out and turn. Ooh. You know what? You know how high I was on Louis Riddick before? I wouldn't mind it. I would not mind it at all. I would not mind it. Johnny Kicknuts, the fucking dopest name in the nation. What's good, bro? Jonathan's in here. What's up, fellas? When time comes, dude will be paid probably half, but depending on what he went to the league with will determine that. But if Mark is like his father, he wants all his money. Talk that shit, bro. Appreciate you pulling on up, too. In my mid-40s and find myself thinking more and more of those in front of me and those I will leave behind. Bro, you got a long life to live, bro. You have a long life ahead of you. You can't think like that. You always got to be positive. Keep that positive energy moving forward, brother. You guys honestly make me believe that one day you guys will have your own actual Raiders network talking just about Raiders football. Hey, man, in due time, never know what the possibilities are. Maybe Marcel Reese becomes the team president. We got to wait and see how, again, let's not jump to conclusions. Let's see how this plays out first. Shout out to Rob on the $4.99 super chat. Mark's going to beat the NFL like his pops, then win the Super Bowl, and Goodell will have to hand him the trophy. Oh, and Connor retiring for vacant title. Returning, you mean? I'm assuming you meant returning. We shall see. The votes is already in against the Raiders. Of course it is. That's how it always is. Mark isn't selling the team. They can't even force Snyder out. And that was the point I brought up before. With all these allegedly allegations that are coming out right now, we saw the shit with Snyder, and Snyder is still the owner of Washington. Again, we have to wait and play this out, man. I think the final score was like 21-14, if I remember correctly. I don't know if you guys saw the live of it, and me going, I guess I channeled my inner Stu, but I told y'all for weeks, nobody better come across the middle, nobody better do any quick slants. Yeah, I almost killed somebody. Salute. Yeah, but when don't we have drama, Rich? When don't we have it? I swear, up until I found graphics channel outside of Mitchell Rounds, I didn't think we had content created. Sinister, I've been around for maybe a year and a half now, and I really started to try to focus solely on building my brand back in November as we were trying to get to 1,000, and now we're over 3,200, and I want this to continue to grow, and it doesn't grow without you guys. You got to spread the word and tell the rest of the nation to tune on in, man. Like, a lot of you have told me this is going to be the year where I could potentially break 10. Let's hope it happens. But again, I got with my brothers in Mount Shieldmore as well, and we got a lot of things coming up, man. Stuff we're not talking about yet, but you guys are going to be in for You guys stay on this train. You guys are going to be in for an amazing ride. I can promise you that. You guys got a shout out from Honcho Carpenter this morning, Graph Wasted, and you. Do you have like a clip, a link, an audio feed of that? I would love to hear that. That's awesome. I'm gonna say this is sad, but I think the owners like Snyder and them won't go against the boys' club and kick them out. Snyder has dirty pictures of Goodell. Y'all are terrible. Mark is nothing like the legend out. That's true too. Greg Pop has been up. Hammer, you hit a little kid. I'm so upset. I couldn't make Vegas and get. Look, I I played linebacker for the longest time. Habits don't go away, man. That's the killer instinct. Did I not say it over and over and over again? I kept him up. I didn't kill him. I couldn't do that. But I did. Hey, you guys were warned. Only one. What's good? Innocent until proven guilty. I appreciate what Mark has done for his father's legacy. There you go. Washington Raiders will not be treated the same. Davis will not be given the benefit of any investigation. I feel like I have not seen Hugh Jack City in one of my lives in a long time. So welcome back, brother. I'll try. I was on Raiders morning show in Las Vegas. That's fucking amazing. Wow. I want to move to Vegas. Andy looking good out there with a 30-yard kick. Got that golden toe, bro. Eagletarian was good. White Tyson was good. Jonathan, what's up, Hammer? Who do you think will sign post-June when we get more money? I'm sure during training camp there'll be a lot more surprising cuts in all the teams, as always. Jonathan, thank you for pulling on up, and that's a great question. And this is something that I've been thinking about. I didn't want to bring up the other day or do a live or even a short that Van Noy is now a fucking Charger. You guys know how high I was on him. I would not mind having Dante Hightower here if we can get him post June 1st. And like you said, the other 31 teams could be cutting. Like, you'll see surprise cuts and guys that we could potentially bring on over here. But right now, Hightower is a guy that I'm very high on. I think Darrell Williams is still out there as well. A lot of us were interested in him. We just got to play it by ear and see how everything pans out post June 1st. Mark, hold on. I'm on this train until the end of days. I'm a Raiders fan until the day I die. I bleed silver and black. I'm a part of the nation. Sinister, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Dev, don't let it be your last time. Hit that subscribe button, brother. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Definitely being your first time here. Welcome. Definitely appreciate you. Thank you. Tell Andy to trade his toe with Mullen. Oh, shit. Wow. Mario, what's up? Johnny Kicknuts was good. Aussie. What's up, brother? All the way from the land down under. I hope you're doing well, brother. Hightower and Bradbury would be dope, especially since we lack the depth in those positions, like Honcho said in one of his videos. G-Town, and shout out to Honcho as well. He's absolutely right. And I've been both the defensive back positioned right now and the linebacking position, we lack depth. And guys like Hightower, guys like Bradbury would be great additions. Great additions to this organization. Not saying that we're not good where we're at. We're good, but we could only get better. So I absolutely would not mind having both of those guys here right now. Raiders! Let's go. Have you spoke on Charles Oliveira not making weight? How you feel about that? Khalil, what's good? Appreciate you pulling on up. I am stunned. I had people asking me about, why couldn't they give him more time? Because you have plenty of time up until the actual day that you're supposed to make weight to cut that weight. Like Aljo, the new UFC bantamweight champion, had like 2 weeks, cut 18 pounds. He did it. No problem. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm stunned because I didn't think he would have been that guy. I thought he would have made it. They would have been ready to go. But unfortunately, what is it? You don't make the weight. You don't get to wrestle. Like, sorry, but you had to vacate your title, bro. Hammer, what about Greg Van Rotten? He is starting guard recently cut by the New York Jets. Should Dave Ziegler target him? Egalitarian, we have 16 offensive linemen on our depth chart right now. No. I think 16 is more than enough for competition, and we'll figure out who's going to make this roster and who's going to be the perfect pieces on our offensive line moving forward. We don't need any more offensive linemen there. Not at this point. What do you think the O-line starting lineup will be? I feel like the O-line is the biggest question mark going into the season. Dan, you're absolutely right. It is the biggest question mark going into this season, and that's why we right now do have 16 offensive linemen on our depth chart. It's really hard to continue to say that and not want to bust out laughing, but 16? Shit. Colton Miller. I think Parham is going to end up being our starting left guard. You got Andre James at the center position. I think Denzel Good could potentially be the right guard. And then you might see, this isn't definite, don't quote me on this. I'm not taking this one to the bank, but Ziegler has said it, and I'm trusting in Carmen Brasillo as well. We could see Alex Leatherwood back at the right tackle position. With Carmen Brasillo as his offensive line coach, he could kill the bad habits and the bad shit that he learned off of Tom Cable and might be able to thrive as a right tackle, but do not quote me on that. He could be at either right guard or right tackle, but I think there's a chance he could be at right tackle come week 1. Prez, I'm going to check that in a second. I'm trying to catch up with you guys. Should we be worried about our defense? Untouchable. I still think that we need to bolster up our defensive back depth chart and our linebacking depth chart. Our defensive line is solid as hell right now. I'm very happy with what our defensive line is, but we still need to make some other moves, and hopefully post June 1st, those moves are made and made for the right reasons. Bugsy, what's good? A lot of those old linemen will be cut at training camp. You're right. You're absolutely right. Send Cal. Put on your GM hat. Wait, right away. Huh? I do think I don't think we give a huge bag to Bradbury, but I think we're gonna be good. Dave Chappelle got your back. Oh wow. Terrence, I'm backpedaling a bit. Sinus infection, stomach virus, and lungs were hurting. God damn. Sencal, appreciate you, bro. $5 super chat. ESPN alert just said Dan Ventrelle said Mark Davis ignored allegations of a hostile work environment. Ousted him. Yeah, Sencal. When I opened it up, again, I didn't want to do a short or anything earlier this afternoon because I didn't see the actual details. I brought out the details that Mike Akers of the Las Vegas Journal, he did an article on this, and I brought out all the allegations and what it is. So Mitch Renz thinks it will be Miller, Good, Parham, Leatherwood, Parker. Thoughts? A shout out to Mitchell Renz, and another one of the greats. I can't say that I'm against that either. I cannot say that I'm against that either. That would not be bad. James will move to tackle. Hey, a lot of people are saying that, Jonathan, and I don't know why it's such a thing right now, a topic of discussion. I don't see James getting moved from center as of right now. I don't. If that was the case, you would have had Nick Martin starting over him at center this past season. So I don't see that. A lot of this stuff is not working the way it's supposed to be right now, and I'm not very happy about that. Like the super chat, like the alerts and stuff, they're not popping up like they normally do. But it is what it is. I keep getting these 2016 vibes. Hey, I'm with it, bro. Raid the Tape will be at the meet and greet too. Okay. What's the most money you would pay Bradbury? 10 or 15? So right away, I would say probably roughly $9 to $10 million. $9 to $11 million a year. I think that's fair. James needs to get better at snapping. He was horrible. That was at the start of the season, though. He developed and progressed more as the season went on. We saw him getting bullied at the beginning of the season. He got better with that as well. James was a man beast at tackle with UCLA. Nick sucked and couldn't beat out James to take it from James. All right. Okay. Again, I'm trying to figure out why my alert box ain't working, but it is what it is. Let me try something real quickly. Yeah, this shit is not working at all. I don't know what the hell I did to this between yesterday and today, but this ain't working. Oh well. It's playing sounds, they ain't showing shit. Okay, whatever. 11 million maximum to Bradbury. There you go. Does the regime think James is better at tackle? I think that they're good with having James at center right now. I do. I love how everybody's getting involved in this right now, too. It definitely means a lot. I love the interaction, whether it's me with you guys or you guys with the rest of the nation in the chat. And if you're if you're new in here right now, first timers, do not let it be your last. Break them thumbs and hit them subs. Smash the bells to stay up to date with all your Raiders content, y'all. I agree. James will be center this year, but next year when Ham gets his weight right, he will be the center. Okay. That's a hot take, and I like that. I do like that. Do you think the corner room is better than last year? I think it is, but I also still think we need some more depth pieces, and I think Bradbury is going to be a great addition if we, in fact, are able to get him. Chargers have a good defense. Do you agree now with the new addition? Chargers have a good defense, but they also need to put ACL insurance out on majority of their defensive players. So I'm really not too impressed right now. They did get Kyle Van Noy, which I'm kind of pissed off about. Khalil Mack and the rest of the fuck around gang in the Powder Blues, but that's not gonna make me like sit here and piss my pants because they got a defense. Guess what? We have a shitload of weapons on offense. Pick your poison. Point blank, period. And I think our offensive line is going to thrive this year. T Raider, James will stay at center. He's better there because of the double team help he receives. There you go. Pitt, Tennessee, Kansas City, Denver, Jacksonville, Seattle. We from Cali. Overplaying tackle, that is. What UDF phase you think make the team? I would have to go through that list again. I think Trey Turner will. I think Cosby will. The safety, Bryce Cosby. I think Isaiah Palomalo will. If there was a linebacker in there also, I think he can make it. I can't remember all the names right now off the top of my head, guys. Yeah. Look, it's not an insult. It's a fact of life. How many times have we seen a whole bunch of defensive players go down to injuries, man? They better have some type of insurance on each and every single one of those guys because they ain't going to last the whole season. I will take that to the bank. There will be 1 to maybe 3 players at most that do not last the whole season for the Chargers. Take that to the bank. Yes, Darian. Yeah, and here's the thing. Darian Butler already has the experience under Antonio Pierce. Antonio Pierce is one of his coaches at Arizona State. I think Antonio Pierce develops him even more to be a solid linebacker in the NFL. I think that he'll end up making this roster this year. I'm insured and injured right now, and I'm not even on the practice squad. Oh, my God. I can't with you. Because the coaching DBs were not as bad as the tape you see and shows, bad scheme and play calling was the main cause. And that's the fucking truth. That's the truth. Hammer, why do you think Palomao didn't get drafted? I've been watching full games of his, and I don't see the negatives they listed on him. Look, it's very tough to say why he didn't get drafted. It's tough to say why a lot of guys didn't get drafted. Some of them, anyways, there were red flags for injury concerns and this, that, and the third. But other guys, they're head scratchers. And Isaiah Palomao is definitely one of those guys that's a head scratcher. I'm like, okay, so 31 other teams passed on you. Congratulations, because he's another one that can most likely shine. He's got family that's as our running backs coach too. It's like, come on, dude. Let's not forget that going from Mayock and Gruden to Ziegler, McDaniels, and Graham is like going from a Honda Civic to a Lamborghini. Coaching matter in this league, you guys, and we're gonna know that's a fact, Van City, and that's a really, really great point, man. Shout out to you. Draft was super. The draft was absolutely deep, and it was deep in specific positions. Um, I didn't look at the quarterback room in regards to the UDFAs. I kind of am curious to know where Jack Cohn went, if a team even took a chance on him. And for those that don't know who Jack Cohn is, he was the quarterback for Notre Dame this past season. I'm calling it right now. Our starting O-line will be Miller, Good, Parham, Leatherwood, Illuminor. Holy shit. That's an interesting take, and we're gonna have to wait until the start of the season. And if that is what comes to fruition, you're gonna get some props and probably some Hammers.House merch for that as well. Where do you see the Raiders in the AFC, and list the other contenders in order? AV, it's a great question. I'm sorry, Av. That's a great question. Y'all want my honest opinion? Y'all want me to be brutally honest about this? All right. I'll say the top two is going to be the Raiders, the Chargers. I'm saying the Chiefs are going to be in a regress season, but I think they finished third, and I think Denver still finishes at the bottom of the barrel. Just my opinion. I think wasted thinking about streaming the Canelo fight tomorrow because he put in his YouTube community tab who would pull up for boxing. That's dope. Like I said, nobody asked me to do Gaethje and Oliveira, so I don't know if I'm going to be doing it tomorrow night. Just saying. Colts, I think, for Cone. Oh, shit. Really? Okay. Very easy. What he wasn't projected to play like. He missed the targets. Lately have panned out. SCDBs lately have not panned out. For this pedigree, he underperformed and has bad technique when he's one-on-one. I think that could be checked. I think that could be developed. Yellow was good. AFC West winners will be turnovers into TDs. I'll tell you right now, the AFC West is going to be the must-see division this coming season. It is going to be a dogfight to the fucking end. Definitely. I'm going to watch Doug Rose fight. Guys, again, I'm tempted to do it, but I don't know. Like I said, nobody was like, oh, Hammer, you doing it? So I don't know. GC, I don't know if you're new to the channel, but we say this all the time. We will forever be public enemy number one. They never want to see us shine, so you'll never see us high in the power rankings or anything like that. Fuck them. We prove them wrong. That's it. My brother Wasted is in the building. Splendiferous occasion. It's a splendiferous occasion when he pulls up to the chat. Appreciate you, brother. Much love. Everybody has the Raiders last. Of course they do. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to the Capri Sun killing, Lunchable stacking, Trike riding. He wears his sunglasses at night. The SC experience. Shout out to him. Do you think Renfro is going to stay the same as last season or jump another leap in yards after catch? I think he has another solid year. I still am under the belief that he gets his bag in the middle of this coming season. I think he's going to do just fine. Look, Renfro is the prototypical receiver that Josh McDaniels loves. And for those that have been watching, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not even going to mention it on this live. I'm probably not going to mention it anymore because somebody's probably going to take it the wrong way. But you know what Josh McDaniels' prototypical receiver is. I'm going to leave it at that. Oh, man. Kenneth, what's good, man? Chocolate City has rolled into the house. Appreciate you, brother. I didn't even add tags or anything to this live, so I know this is like, but I appreciate you guys pulling on up. SC had a bad scheme and coaching was a big factor in development. They had so many athletes look mediocre the last 2 years. Okay. We having a great debate back and forth over here. I see that. Don't even make me try to say that word. Sean H, what's good? The Edelman types, little shifty guys. There you go. There you go. Exactly. He's good. He's good. He was just actually laying in front of the setup and he just went into the room. He actually just jumped on the bed because I see him from here. He's laying on the bed. Wasted. Good evening, my friend. Raider Kuda, my hope is Raider Rams Super Bowl. That would be insane. Do you think Wilson has a better receiver group in Denver? No, I don't. No, and that's not me being. I'm not being biased or anything. No, I don't think so, and I don't think he has as strong of an offensive line as we do either. My other big bro is in the building. Shout out to Docs, man. Much love to you, brother. It's close, but they're big. Yo, pause. I'm not even highlighting that. Pause. Appreciate you, big bro, for pulling on up. I think Mac Hollins will take someone's spot. Eagletarian, I've said this a couple of times since we've gotten Mac Hollins. I think Mac Hollins is definitely going to be a guy that's utilized in the special teams department. And I also think he's going to be a guy that you'll see quite often in red zone and goal line situations. All of the teams in division will have to adjust to the Raiders since they have a new coach. That's a fact. Were you having trouble maintaining in Vegas? You looked a little rough in your live, then disappeared. Sean, I was perfectly fine the entire time. I think Kuda, appreciate you. Was it the second day? Yeah, the second day. I think anxiety hit me a little bit. This was a lot to take in, pause, but also we had to walk around and embrace and engage with you guys that were there supporting us. But overall, we had a great time, man. We had a great time. It's just it was I can't even think of the word right now. It was just an amazing experience. That's the best way I could put it. Here we go. Appreciate you. Hammer Docs live yesterday. He said he was going to do a live breaking down our season schedule and doesn't want to see win in the comments, but it's like look at our opponents. We probably could. So you know what? I have a tendency of doing that, but at the same time, I would like to do the same thing, break down our schedule. But and I've said this a lot of times. People even stopped me while we were in Vegas. I will not give you guys a prediction this season. Not until at least after week 2 or week 3. Again, this year we have 3 games in preseason. We're not going to see our starters out there. I don't think I can give you guys a legit prediction until I see our starters for 60 minutes for at least 2 or 3 weeks before I can give you a concise, concrete, clear-cut prediction. Last year I predicted 12-5, 11-6. We finished 10-7. It was a little off, but it is what it is. But I'm not going down that road giving that shit. Nah, Hammer held up the best out there, no cap. White Tyson, appreciate you, bro. We all had a great time. We did. And the fact that my cousin came out too, that meant a lot to me. Him hanging out, he watched the Saturday morning as we did round 3. It was good to have him out there as well. I'm good, bro. I'm good. Daniel, appreciate you pulling on up. Who do you think the most improved player will be this year, and who do you think will be defense and offense MVP? Shit. Defensively, it's up for grabs. It could be Max. It could be Chandler. It could be thick frame Farrell. It could be Merrick. It could be anybody. Offensively, Pick your poison. That's all I'm going to say. It could be any of the weapons we have on offense, and I'm leaving it at that. Janelle, what's good? It would have been so surreal being there for such a big event. Definitely. I got it on button last year. I said we would go 10-7 with the wild card. There you go. Again, I'm not giving you guys a single. I can't. I'm not. Maybe after week 2, maybe after week 3, but I'm not doing it now. Out of all the UDFAs, which ones do you see making the active 53-man roster? I see Cosby. I see Butler. I see Turner. Who's the other one? Palomao. Those are like 4 that I see us making the roster. Yeah, Daniel, I am under the weather right now. I don't know if it was a change from Vegas to here, but like the last 2-3 days, I've been feeling like crap. I'll have to plan to go out there when you're there, definitely. LV, I forgot, somebody brought him up to me, and I said I was a little conscious and a little reserved about him. Huge dude for the line. But when you got both of those Stone Cold knee braces on, and as big as that dude is, I don't know. It's kind of... Again, we got to see how these guys look in training camp in the preseason. I see Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. Where could people watch you now? I'm all over, but those that want to really engage in the chat, pull up to YouTube. I'm probably going to stop using all these other ones. Twitter actually has a bot right now on Twitter. I don't know if I can show it to you guys, but Twitter, it will direct you directly here right now. Let's see if I can find it. Guys, I'm sorry. I know I sound like fucking shit. I probably look like stir-fried shit right now. I apologize, guys, but I can't. I need to be on as much as possible. I need to be on a lot more for you guys, and I feel terrible when I'm not. I got to get back into the grind, even if it's a short. So look at this on my Twitter account right now, guys. Like, this is what my Twitter looks like now because I'm live, and it directs everybody to the YouTube channel. That's the one thing I love about using Streamlabs. What's your thoughts on the president telling the NFL about Mark Davis? Kenneth, we went through the details. Like I said, I wasn't going to do anything earlier about it because we didn't know exactly why or what transpired. We got to wait for more things to come out about it and see if there's going to be a legit investigation done about this. Bam is fucking huge. Could be good if Priscilla can work some magic with him. Honestly, that's a great point right there, bro. Much love, brother. I'm going to bounce out. Richard, appreciate you pulling on up, bro. Get better soon. Thank you. Appreciate you. How long have we been on for, actually? We've been on for almost an hour already? Shit. I didn't even realize it. That's how I knew you were live. Twitter. Yeah, see, I'm loving the fact that they do that because... So here's the thing. When I'm using Streamlabs for the most part, I will just click go live. If I schedule it, the only one that seems to work when I schedule it is YouTube. That's all. I can't multi-stream for some reason, but if I go straight go live, it lets me set up everything, and I'm running on 4 different platforms right now, and then also Twitter will be like, "Hey, he's live. Go here, go here, go here." I love that, and I just learned some new thing that I'm gonna talk to my brothers about because it's definitely going to be another good wave for the 4 of us moving forward as well. Again, I didn't even put tags on this tonight. I'm going to have to do that when we wrap up. I did a thumbnail, but I didn't do tags or anything because we are live. But I will dive into this real quick. I want to check something. Hammer sending you and Docs the podcast. Check it out, bro. It was awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely take a look, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Mark Davis should think about firing his barber next. Oh, my God. Shout out to Trap God. Yeah, we are now at 3240. So we didn't get it. Unfortunately, we didn't get to 5K by the time I was out there for the draft. It is what it is. But guys, spread the word to everybody you know, man. It doesn't grow without you guys. And again, I apologize that I haven't been on. I'm back at work. I got a lot of other things going on, but I'm going to try my best, even if it's a 3-minute quick of breaking news or whatever. I did one last night in the car, Trey Regis. I'm gonna start doing those and pumping those out a lot more for you. And when I can do the lives, I'll do the lives. Like maybe we'll do one tomorrow. Again, nobody brought up UFC. I'm probably not gonna do it. But at some point this weekend, I will be live. We'll be doing some things. And again, if we get breaking news, I'll definitely be on and I'll do some short videos for you guys as well. And do my best to continue to grow this because I definitely, I know I'm not where I should be. And that falls on me. I got to be back on a consistent basis and do what I have to do. Will Carr have 30 passing touchdowns this season? I think Carr will have more than 30. Jonathan, you know I don't watch boxing, bro. I don't even know who's fighting. That's how much I don't pay attention to boxing. I'm just looking through the chats right now, guys. I'm just trying to stay up with you guys. I think Oliveira. I don't know at this point. I think Oliveira wins, but he's not retaining anything because he had to vacate the title. So I don't know. I think Doug Rose is probably going to retain. Yeah, Trap. I did, and I was highly disappointed. I was highly disappointed when I heard the news about that today. I already see they kind of leaked the card in July, but I don't want to get into that. Rams versus Raiders week. No. GC, please don't even put that into the atmosphere because I am not trying to go to SoFi to watch a fucking ring ceremony. I am going to the Rams game at SoFi this year whenever it is, but it better not be week 1. I'm not trying to sit through that bullshit. No. Kazmat versus Diaz could be some crazy shit. But I think Kamzat would win that. Not an insult, just a fact of life. This sucks, man. I hate this feeling. Oh God, I hope not. I do not want to put myself through that. I'm not trying to see that shit. Let me just check something real quick. Oh, I forgot Chandler and Ferguson were battling on this card too. I got Chandler taking that. I got St. Preux in the light heavyweight division beating Rua. I didn't even know Shogun was still in. Cerrone's definitely going to win. We got welterweights, Randy Brown and Chaos Williams. It's even. I'm not touching that one. Not a bad card, especially not a bad main card. It's gonna be a good card. Tomorrow. Raiders Rams Thanksgiving. Holy shit. Yeah. I don't know about that one. If I try to go to LA for Thanksgiving, I might as well buy a house in fucking Vegas then. Angel, appreciate you, bro. What's up? Hammer, maybe if you twerk in front of the owners, they will forget all about. Yeah, okay. That ain't happening. Some sniper, somebody, get rid of him. Don't got time for it. GA, salute, brother. Omar, salute, brother. No, hold up. Never mind. Oh, wait, can I do that? Hold on. Oh, thank you, son. Good luck coming out here on. No, I really hope. Please, not the first game, and please not Thanksgiving. That's all I ask. I know Press sent me something, so now I gotta find this shit. Hold on. The lighting does look a hell of a lot better, right? Wait, Prez, did you send me something? Bro, you trying to get me messed up. Raiders playing Nashville this season. Who's coming to the game with me? Bourbon has already been asking me about that as well. You got a Vegas tan, bro. No, I think it's the lighting. I don't think it's the tan. I don't think it's my tan. Bourbon has already asked me. He's like, he's got a guest room and everything. Nashville might be a trip. Pittsburgh is gonna be a trip. Me and Waste had already talked about that. LA, that's almost a given. I should be in LA. We'll see though. We shall see. I thought Prez had sent me something, but no, I don't have anything. Oh, my guys are talking about the stuff right now. Yeah, my brothers are over there talking about now that the reports are coming out. Okay. Raiders first fans will be during the holidays because less travel between the teams. Fuck, man. I don't have Prez. I don't have it, bro. I just looked it up. I don't have anything. Oh, never mind. Because you sent it. Fuck, man. This is fucking terrible. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to the Honey Badger. And shout out to Prez for the great work. I gotta send this to the guys. This one better be able to stay on my phone without any issues, bro. That's the one game I'm dying to go to this year, man. Like, I really hope that shit it doesn't fall on a holiday, and I hope it's not week 1 because I will lose my shit. He signed like 2 or 3 days. Yeah. 3 years, $33 million, $19 million guaranteed. Yeah, I didn't know it was an email, bro. I'm sorry. Yo, why do I still have this shit up? Fucking, oh, God. All right. It's almost 10 o'clock. We've been on for a little over an hour. I am wiped right now, guys. I appreciate everybody that came and hung out for the last hour. Much love to everybody in here. If you haven't already on your way out, break them thumbs. For the newcomers in here, that means hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're in fact the new person in here. And smash the bell for all your Raiders content right here in the original house. The only house. Hammers.House. Guys, we wrapping it up. With that being said, continue to stay safe. Most importantly, be kind to one another. COVID is still around. Remember to wash your hands and your asses. And as always, win, lose, or tie, Raider Nation till I die. I'm hoping to see you guys this weekend. I will try my best to be on at some point. But much love and continue to share this channel. Love you guys. See you soon.